What does perfect even mean? Is there even such a thing? Ooh, can we switch up all the rules and imagine a utopia? Darling, I'm just so fed up with these expectations. They keep weighing me down. My heart is begging me to get the hell out of my head. I'm gonna live inside the upside down for a minute and pretend, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, whoa, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, whoa, and if I say it enough, it gets ingrained in my head, and I start to see, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Honey, I'm a, yeah. Yeah, I've discussed it with myself, and I'm disgusted with the way we're told to have a certain face, a certain weight, because we aren't pixels on a screen. No, we're human, we breathe. Every single thing we see curated, it's overrated. These expectations, they keep weighing me down. My heart is begging me to get the hell out of my head. I'm gonna live inside the upside down for a minute and pretend, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, and if I say it enough, it gets ingrained in my head, and I start to think, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Honey, I'm a, yeah. What does perfect even mean? Is there even such a thing? Ooh, can we switch up all the rules and imagine a utopia? Darling, I'm just so fed up with these expectations. They keep weighing me down. My heart is begging me to get the hell out of my head. I'm gonna live inside the upside down for a minute and pretend, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, whoa, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, whoa, and if I say it enough, it gets ingrained in my head, and I start to see, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Honey, I'm a, yeah. Yeah, I've discussed it with myself, and I'm disgusted with the way we're expectations, they keep weighing me down. My heart is begging me to get the hell out of my head. I'm gonna live inside the upside down for a minute and pretend, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, and if I say it enough, it gets ingrained in my head, and I start to think, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Honey, I'm a, yeah.
Messing with my head again. You had your heart set on me, but these feels, they come and go, and they come so easily. Tell me what it is about you that I can't forget, but you're breaking down my walls again just to set me free. Why do I, baby, why do I love the way you always, always leave me? Why do I, baby, why do I love the touch but never love the feeling? Why do I, baby, why do I love the way you always, always leave me? Why do I, baby, why do I love the touch but never love the feeling? Staying up when I go out, you gotta know I'm all yours. But when I say what's that about, you start slurring your words. Tell me why you have to seem so distant when I'm holding you. Your fingertips are drifting away, and I fucking love how it hurts. Why do I, baby, why do I love the way you always, always leave me? Why do I, baby, why do I love the touch but never love the feeling? Why do I, baby, why do I love the way you always, always leave me? Why do I, baby, why do I love the touch but never love the feeling? Why do I, baby, why do I? Why do I, baby, why do I? Why do I, baby, why do I love the touch but never love the feeling?
Hey guys, it's Brooklyn and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new. So on TikTok, I've seen people make these like glass or acrylic album covers, and they all make them using their Cricut machine. And if you don't know what a Cricut machine is, it's basically this thing that just prints out a bunch of different like cutouts, stickers, vinyls, iron-on things. It makes a bunch of stuff, and it's just really precise, and it's a really good machine, but it's just really expensive. And like I said, all these people that I've seen make these album covers, I've only seen them use their Cricut machines, machines, but I don't have one of those machines and I still really wanted to make one of these album covers, so I decided to try to make it on my own without using a Cricut. So this is just an example of how one of mine turned out, and it's obviously not perfect, but I think for how inexpensive it was, it turned out really good. In total, I spent probably like $15 or under $20 to get all the materials to make 6 different ones, so I think that's a pretty good deal. And I'm really happy with how mine turned out, so I'm going to show y'all how you can make them on your own. So the first thing I did was just go into Spotify on my phone, and I took screenshots of the different songs that I wanted to use for the album covers. Then I opened up this app called Phonto, and when you open it up, you just want to press that little camera that's on the bottom and hit plain images, and then just select on the white picture. Once you have that picture open, you just want to change the size of it. You just want to scroll down to the iPhone 11 Pro and make sure you hit the landscape option, not the portrait option. So once you have that white rectangle, you want to go to the little 3 dashes in the bottom left corner and hit add image, and then from there you can just go into your camera roll and open up one of the screenshots of the songs. So once I imported that screenshot, I just made sure to make it the biggest size it can go, and then I just lowered the alpha a little bit so I could see the white rectangle behind it. So then I just positioned the screenshot so that the title and the play buttons would all fit within that rectangle, and it's important to make sure that they all fit within there because that's how your image is going to get cropped. So once it was positioned to the way I like, I just turned the alpha all the way back up and I saved that to my camera roll. And I just did the same thing with all the different screenshots that I had. So once you have all those pictures ready, then you have to import them into a Google Doc. And as you can see here, I just have my Google Doc open, and if I scroll down, you see one of the screenshots just right here at the bottom. And it's important to make sure that each screenshot has its own page and that they're all like the same size and at the same position, because that'll just make sure all of them look really neat and like kind of unified when the project is all done. So once you have that picture into the Google Doc, you want to change the size of it. So I made the width 7.3 and the height 3.37. And then you will also want to change the position, so you want to select the little bubble that says fixed position on page, and that'll just make sure that your picture doesn't move around. For X, I just typed in 0.6, and for the Y, I put in 7.38. I did that same exact thing for every single picture to make sure that they were all the exact same size and all in the exact same place on each of their papers. And then once you have that done for each screenshot, you just want to print them all out. And this is just what mine all look like when they were printed. And as you can see, each one is just the exact same size. So once you have all of them printed, you can actually move on and start making the actual album cover. So I went to the dollar store and I picked up a bunch of picture frames. All you really need is the glass part of it, so it doesn't matter what the actual frame is. And I made sure all the ones I picked up were 8x10. And then what I just did was I took one of the picture frames and I took one of my printed pictures and I put the printed pictures inside of the picture frame, and I made sure that the printed picture was behind the glass. And then from there, you're ready to start drawing onto the glass. So to draw on the glass, I just use these paint pens. The white one is this Sharpie oil-based paint marker, and then this green one is just a painter's green marker. And both of these are from Hobby Lobby, and they both work pretty well, and they were each just a couple dollars. And then for a little later on, you're also going to need some double-sided tape. So I used my white marker to trace all the letters onto the glass, and I actually did 2 coats of the white just because it wasn't super opaque. And because I use Spotify to print out the pictures, they have the little green heart on them, so I used this green marker to trace the green heart. But if you use Apple Music or whatever you decided to use, then you won't have to worry about doing the little heart. And yeah, I basically just traced the entire thing that I had